let's show you how to turn 5G off. What? Why would you want to turn 5G off? Well, I'm going to show you in this video. There is not always the faster option. It has recently come around in my area, and I'm going to go ahead and show you why I turned it off and why you should too, to make sure you get the best speed and battery life for your phone. Welcome everybody, I'm Kevin with helpfultutorials.net. If you like iPhone tips, tricks, and tutorials, do me a favor, smack that subscribe button. Love to have ya. And let's go ahead and just dive right in and kind of give you an idea about what's going on with 5G. 5G is not as simple as the other services that have been laid out. There's 3 different tiers, and the best way to explain it would be low, mid, and high. Low is, low, not getting a huge speed increase. Mid is a bit better, and fast or high is really good. So the thing is, the higher you go, the closer the towers have to be together to be optimal for you. Not all carriers are rolling out the same stuff. For example, the high area, which is about 10 times faster than LTE, would be a little bit of T-Mobile, AT&T, and Verizon. Mid-band would be Sprint, which is about 6 times faster than LTE, they say. And then low-band 5G would be T-Mobile and AT&T, which they also say is 20% faster than LTE. So it's a lot of information, but there's also a 5GE for AT&T, which is a generic version of saying not really 5G. So they're upgrading it from LTE, but it's not 5G. So you're saying, well, it's 5, it's higher than 4, so it's got to be better, right? Well, not really. If you're looking for the high area, you have to be in a specific area, and you can't have things blocking you, or your service isn't going to be as good. Recently, it's popped into my area, and I was really excited. So the first thing I did, obviously, was run a speed test. So I tried this several times, but I also have these 2 recordings. This is the speed test here where I was on 5G. Looking okay, I guess. And then we're gonna go and show you the speed test when I was on LTE. Imagine that. It's actually faster on LTE. So with that said, what did I do? Turn 5G off. Let's go ahead and show you how to do that. What you'd want to do is go ahead and choose settings. In the settings menu, we're going to go to cellular. Next, we're going to go and choose cellular data options. Here we're going to choose voice and data. And here are your options. So if it's on 5G on, this basically will connect to 5G whenever it's available, even if it hurts your battery life. Basically, it'll hurt your battery life because it's kind of bouncing in and out of signal and it's always adjusting. 5G auto will only use it with not significant loss of battery life, so if it's a constant connection. And then you have the good old LTE, which for AT&T has been pretty solid for me. What I did was I chose LTE, and now I don't have to worry about going to 5G. For data mode, I did leave it on allow more data on 5G before this happens. So I'm going to go ahead and choose this to standard as well, because I'm not going to be using the 5G, so that's not even going to be an option. But you could choose that as well. It's just another thing to check off. And then we can go out and go out. And feel free to run a speed test yourself. Before you do this, don't just do it in one place, do it in several places. Do it where you usually are. If you come to the conclusion that LTE is faster for you, then I would go ahead and stick with LTE. All you do is switch it like we just did, give it a few seconds to switch over, and then run the speed test. You just look in the App Store for speed test, that's what I use, but there's going to be a lot of them. That's the icon for the one I'm using. With that, you'll be able to go ahead and turn it off and get better speed. Please let me know in the comments which one was better for you. Was it LTE or 5G? Keep in mind, if you're in a highly populated, very popular city, like New York City or Miami, you may have the high band of 5G, and you probably won't need to do this. You'll probably be having speeds that I envy. Thank you so much for the view.